Hello, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aquarius, this is your love reading, and I set the time frame for it for early March until early April of 2021. I'm starting with this unicorn deck as a little, treat, because over the years, unicorns and peacocks has been my indicator that a soulmate connection is around, and so I'm forcing the soulmate upon you, basically. Okay, so what's going on for Aquarius for this time frame, please? And I just want to say, this is not a quick fix reading, so it takes me a little bit of time to build up the energy. So it's a little bit of a journey that maybe you would want to have a cup of tea or cup of coffee, lunch, and just relax while you're listening in, watching in. Aquarius, what's going on for you? First card out is talk about your feelings, Aquarius. Starting at a surface level, and then we're going to go deeper into each and every one of these energies. Aquarius, what else wants to come out? Okay. Happy surprise very soon. There's a happy surprise very soon. Wow, Aquarius. So we're going to start to talk about your feelings. It says on the bottom, tell a friend how you feel. So this unicorn that is here has like this golden sphere, golden horn in his forehead. So it's very highlighted, very focused in. It can just be that you are very intuitive at this moment, or being asked to pay attention to your third eye, what's going on around you, like really listening into what's going on around you and perhaps with you. Because the talk about your feelings is like, it can be about sharing how you feel with somebody. Maybe you've had an interest in somebody for a while and you just haven't told them. And this is about like telling them how you feel. Or this is a person that is wanting to tell you how they feel, because we have this happy surprise that's coming in very soon. So we're going to find out. We're going to go deeper and find out. I love the little kitten there, or the cat, this fluffy little furry friend that just always brings respect and love. Basically teaching you how to love yourself. And then we have happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. This little girl is standing like in an amazement, like in awe of this thing that just shows up outside her window. And it feels, because it's a surprise, I feel like it's unexpected, but it's something wanted. It's unexpected, but it's something wanted. And because they came out together, I feel it is this surprise that is about to happen very soon. What you're asking for will happen soon in a happy way. Happy surprise will happen very soon in a happy way. There's like a talk of a new dawn, a new sunrise there. Like something's like we're rising again. So we're going to see what this is all about. So we're going to clarify the talk about your feelings first. Talk about your feelings. All the decks that I'm using I've listed down below in the description box if you're interested in them. There you go. Three of Michael and Page of Ariel. So definitely talk about your feelings. There's been a situation there. Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. So there is some sort of loss here, a love loss, probably because it's a love reading. I mean, it can really resonate with anything and everything. Put whatever, like if this is a love story that I'm talking about and it completely fits your job, then you know that's the reading for you. And vice versa, when I do the general readings and you just feel like it's my love story that she's describing, then it's your love story. So take it however it resonates for you. There is some sort of loss here. Michael is here to support you, to comfort you, to say, you know, you don't want to hear that there's, if you lose one, there's 1,000 others, you know, because you don't really care about those 1,000 others in the moment. But it's like this too shall pass. It's that vibe of, it has been somebody that you lost in the past, and I think you're moving away from it or moving on from it, because we have the Page of Ariel here on the table as well. And the page is new energy, and it's turning the page in love or on love. Like you're and this is like, it's the first time that I see it this way today. So thank you for that. Thank you for how I see it. It's really funny, actually, because, okay, so we turn the page in love, but you're in the freaking library. It's like, I don't want to just turn the page in love. I don't want to just turn the book on love. I don't want to turn the book series on love. I want to turn the whole freaking bookstore on love. I know I'm so dramatic, but like, it's a build up almost. Okay, so you just want something new. You are looking, like, you're ready for something new. You want the past to be in the past, and you're ready for something new. That's the clarification of talk about your feelings. Like, let it out, and like, speak your truth. You're done with the past. I want something new. Okay. And then we're going to clarify this happy surprise that's coming very soon. What is this about? Happy surprise that's coming very soon. Happy surprise. Oh, cards are talking. Love again, and the Emperor, 3 and 4, and we already had a number 3 on a table, so that gives me an opportunity to talk about the solar plexus channeling that I did. So I was receiving all these messages about a solar plexus upgrade, if you will, an activation, and finally I just sat down with my guides and I just did a little bit of an automatic writing there, letting my guides tell me about what this solar plexus activation was about, and I posted it in the community, like under this on this channel, under the community label, like here. You'll find it there. Go read it if you want to. Maybe that will help you to know what's going on with your upgrade there. So you have two number 3 on the table. That is the solar plexus. That's manifestation. That's your self-worth. That's your feeling confident in knowing who you are in the world and how you will show up in the world. After this activation, we might even step into something even like grander, even more powerful and brave, if that makes sense. I don't really know what's about to take place because it's a new place where we haven't been before. But two number 3 here on the table, which also talks about it's a done deal. Like 11, the master number 11 is your wishes, your dreams, your wants. 22, which is very much Michael. 22 is all about your movement forward, action. Let's make this happen. Let's go from the dream to the reality. How can we put this into motion? And 33 is like, it's here. It's a done deal. You don't have to do anything more. It's like, if it's not already in your face, it's seconds away for you to see it. So we have two number 3 on the table. So 33 is here. And then we move from 3 to 4, which I love because that's always like a, so we have page, which is like we're turning the page, and then we have 3, 3, 4. Done and stepping into the heart. Like 4 is all about the heart and laying a new foundation there. So the numerology of this is really beautiful. So what you're getting here is that opening up Pandora's box, opening up treasures. I mean, this is like, the happy surprise is like, we have this play, what do you call that? You don't say play box, do you? You know, you open those up and they play a little song and there's a little ballerina just twirling around. And then this guy is opening like another box as well, which feels way more like you actually don't really know what to expect there. But there is a surprise. There's like a magical surprise coming out of it. It's very creative. There's something very creative that is coming in here. There's something very much to your liking. I see the wheel, a couple of wheels in the back there. So it feels like the wheel of fortune. End of delays, like end of the old, coming into the new turn of events, starting to pick up pace and go into the future about what you want. And this is creation, passion, joy, celebration in love. And then we have the Emperor, which is like the best thing to show up here for you. Like, it just shows that you're growing, you're coming out of this really sad and lonely and maybe abandoned place or disappointed place, and you're stepping into this Emperor. There's like the cat, it's almost like you have 10 cats with you, because it's like you've grown so much and you're sitting on this, I was gonna say throne, but then pedestal. pedestal came up in my mind. So I don't know if you put yourself a little bit on the pedestal, or if that's like an inspiration to just sort of celebrate yourself a little bit. It doesn't mean that you're a complete, you know what, just because you really love yourself or like yourself or put yourself up on a pedestal. Maybe you just need that pampering a little bit. So the Emperor is all about stability and knowing what they want and going after it and just being really, really confident. Underneath it says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. So you basically know what you want, and that's together with the 3. So what I feel with this happy surprise that's coming very soon is giving it is something that you're going to really find very, like, it's creative, is passion, is something very fun, something you really will enjoy, and it gives you a lot of confidence. Like, it puts you in an even better state. It helps you into this better state. Is there anything more that we can say around this? Because it's still a little bit vague, I feel. Because it's a happy surprise. Usually when surprises comes out, I think I had a happy surprise for another reading as well. Another sign. And when it's a surprise, then you're not supposed to know, or we would have, like, it would have come out what it was. But then I'm so curious that I want to find out, is there anything else we can say about this happy surprise? There you go. And also being drawn to the next deck here. So I'm just going to page again. You're turning the page into a very new emotional situation. This is when it's taking off. It's like the magical carpet ride. So it's like you've been sitting there patiently on your magical carpet ride. You've been dreaming about this, like you have this sand castles there. It has been like numerology number 11. You have been dreaming about it. You've been fantasizing about it. And this is like we're turning the page again about this, like it's about to take off. This magical carpet ride is about to take place. Underneath it says a new emotional situation, messages regarding relationships or social invitations, great intuitive insights. So there is a turning of events. There is a new light coming in. There's a happy surprise. I'm not getting full like what it is, and like I said, it's a happy surprise. I'm going to take this other deck. Okay, happy surprise. It's a change in the wind. So this happy surprise, so there's a change in the wind is about when things are starting to take place, but certain things can be quite uncertain. Like it can be that you want some sort of, I want some control, I want structure. Like what I'm trying to do right now, I'm trying to figure out what this surprise is. Like it just feels like if I were to read the text of the surprise, the first thing that would come would be try not to figure it out, because that's the whole point of the surprise. But there is a change in the wind here. You're changing your whole situation, whatever this is that's coming in, and it is your love story. So if it is a person that is coming into your life, or if this person, if you're already with somebody and they're bringing this gift into your life, whatever this is, it's a change for the better. It brings a lot of happiness and a lot of stability and fun and creation and passion. It's also number 12 there, which speaks about movement forward again. It's the masculine. It's like it makes things happen. It's coming in very soon. It's very exciting, guys. Okay. What else for Aquarius, please? Their love story. Wow. Letting go and confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. So letting go, I feel like that's the first, like it's the same thing as the release the past with Michael here. Like, okay, so letting go. Learn, it says underneath it, learn to let go. And also the talk about your feelings. There's something about learning to deal with your emotions or learning to deal with your feelings. It can be something about you having a little bit of a hard time to get closure. on somebody, closure on a situation, if that's work or if that's a person, like you have a little bit of struggle to sort of close that whole chapter down, but you want to turn the page. Like you have this whole freaking library here. It says, I want to turn the page on love. You want to move into the next stage. And there is a change in the wind here for sure. And we have all those butterflies, like all those butterflies showing up in this card. It's talking about they never end. You see how they just continue on and on and on. Which speaks about this grand transformation that you're undergoing. So I think you're doing just the very best that you can. You're really doing the very best that you can to let it go. And I feel like you just need to learn how to get closure. And maybe perhaps sometimes, you know, we want to, but we can't get closure from certain people. They just won't give it to us, or they don't even know that there's a person out there that needs the closure. Or it can even be like a person has crossed over to the other side and it's impossible, you know? So this is closure for you, and you actually don't need the other person to do that, but perhaps sit down and write it out, or like write it down on a piece of paper and get it out of your system and just close down that chapter once and for all. Because I think you're having a little bit of a struggle to move forward and into this surprise that wants to come in, this shift that wants to happen doesn't really fully happen until you close it down, if that makes sense. And then we also have confrontation. And I just feel there's so much movement forward. Like every single, like if you look at this card, every single little situation here of people, women, horses, animals, like they're on the move forward. It's like this whole forward movement. And yet I see this, I'm going to point in the right direction here. Do you see this thin border? I'm not doing a very good job. Like right there. I see this like veil or this border, this shield that is sort of, it's like one little bulk. Is that a Capricorn? It's one little Capricorn that slipped through. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that means. One little unicorn that's not unicorn, one little Capricorn that slipped through. It's like it's this whole sea of emotion, this whole sea of forward movement of this, like if we just let go of that veil or let go of that guardedness or that shieldedness, letting go, it's like we're gonna have a breakthrough. That whole, do you see how the energy is such like on the move forward? And if we just sort of learn to let go of the past, close that chapter down once and for all, it's like we're going to just break through there. I'm not the pick your battles wisely confrontation. I mean, if there's any type of confrontation, I only feel it as like you need to confront your own feelings or emotions to just shut down to not continue to repeat the past or just have it linger there or not be able to close it down. That's the only confrontation I feel. I mean, sometimes you might feel like you need to confront somebody about your emotions, like talk about your feelings is on the table. And if it's the right thing for you to do, like really truly listen to your heart, if it's the right thing for you to do, to call somebody up or to like reach out to somebody to say, hey, can we just have this talk? I just need to have this talk so that I can move on. If you sort of know in your heart that they're not going to have any of it, don't put yourself through that. You don't have to. So maybe that's why it's like pick your battles wisely. Like pick your battles wisely. Just know who you're dealing with. And if you're not dealing with the right person, just have this confrontation with yourself, with your own emotions, and just close it down. Close down for business. It's just that little Capricorn that. And then I see this canoe. It's interesting. I just see this, like in the middle of everything, there's just this canoe, like a canoe water ride. I don't know if somebody's really into canoeing or in to like going on the water, or just thinking about going on the water, or that was a thing that you used to do together, or that's like a really fond memory. However that plays into this reading, it's a very specific message, so take that however that resonates. Okay, we need to learn to let go and transform this whole situation. Confront your own inner feelings about it and just close it down. Close it down, Aquarius, so that you can move on. You need closure. Okay, what else can we tell Aquarius about this situation, please? Their love story. We have 2 cards talking, and one is Come to the Edge, and one is Treasure Island. So beautiful. So with both of them is 9. We have actually 3, 6, 9 on the table. That is not 3, 6, 9 in one card, but they make up 3, 6, 9 together. That's such a rarity. Like, it's amongst all the numbers, you would think that 3, 6, 9 comes out more often. They just so very rarely does. They just don't. So it's quite the phenomena that you have 3, 6, 9 here on the table. What does that mean? Awesome. 3, 6, 9. It's just sort of the fundament of everything. If you look into, which you might not be interested in whatsoever, so just going to tell you. 3, 6, 9 is like the fundament. It's like the core. It's what everything is built on. The 3, 6, 9 code is like magic. It's magic all around. And I love how this, like, okay, so we can't have one without the other. We only have 3, 6 in one if it's all by itself, and we only have 9 if it's all by itself. But combined with the Come to the Edge and Treasure Island, like when we combine those, you will have the 3, 6, 9 situation, which means when you come to the edge, Aquarius, you could have had this last week also, or the week before. Come to the Edge is about daring to put yourself out there, to open up that window to your soul, to truly, truly, truly have somebody see you, to show up in the world. And it doesn't have to be for every person out there, but it have to be for one. Like there can be this one person. This can be that you share your soul with somebody that you need closure with, to talk about your feelings, to share with them how you feel. This 3, 6, in itself, it's your solar plexus again. It's your self-worth. It's your confidence. It's what you're manifesting in the world right now. And 6 is the connection in with your inner being. Very much about that. And then closing it down. So it adds up to number 9. So it's an ending here, moving into the new. We have 2 pages on the table, so that's like we're switching it up now. We're changing it. We also have the change in the wind. Everything speaks about you're moving into this new situation. You're so gonna benefit. You're so gonna benefit from coming to the edge where you allow for somebody to truly see you, where you truly can be seen, and just open that heart up of yours and allow somebody to come in. And it's about love for sure. We have all those love hearts around you there. Like, come dance at the edge where it's all happening. That will lead you to the Treasure Island. We can't have one you don't have the Treasure Island unless you completely open up and bare your soul, and we close down the old chapter and we move into the new one. It's like you can't have this Treasure Island unless you come to the edge. We need one another here. And you can sort of make money. Anyone would tell you that made a lot of money, that you can make a lot of money, and you just don't have to be happy just because you have a lot of money. So it's like we want both. We want you to have like an open soul, an open heart, and truly allow for yourself to be seen, and bring that happiness, like that authenticity with you into this most beautiful place in your life. And you will find Treasure Island when you do. And it's another number 9, which speaks about the ending coming into the new. 9 is also unconditional love. if that's not bearing your soul, I don't know what is. Like unconditional love, where you just sort of allow yourself to be just completely who you are and show that to the world. Start to speak your truth. Number 9. I'm going to read out the message for relationships and come to the edge. 36, 28, 43, 40, 38, 36. Courage, taking a leap of faith, overcoming fear, and accepting a risk. I'm going to go straight to that relationship message here. It's scary to truly be intimate with someone, to allow him or her to see all of you, especially the parts that you kept hidden and protected. Now is the time to take that risk and let yourself be seen, truly seen. It's important, exactly what I said. It's important that you speak up. Voice what you need, state who you are, say what you hope for. This is not a time to play it safe, but to take a leap of faith. You will be glad you did. If you're seeking a relationship, the same applies. Take one step forward, take one step toward the gods, and they will deliver what you truly desire. So it's like if you come to the edge, or if you like show up completely with yourself and trust, you're not going to be bombarded with bullshit. You're going to be put in front of somebody really beautiful or something really beautiful. You'll have your treasure island. It's an island full of treasures. Okay, this one. We're going to close the reading with this final card. Some final advice here for Aquarius. What do you need to know? It flipped but didn't come out. The why card, and the why usually is asking those questions. Why? Asking the question why you're even here. What's your purpose? Why do you want to be in a relationship? Why do you want to be in a relationship with this specific person? Why do you want to close something down? Why do you need closure? Like when you start to ask those questions and really wait for the answer, that's going to give you so much more purpose. So much more purpose. Aquarius, final card. Yin. Yin, number 2. So I just feel like just be easy about it. Just be gentle about it. Number 2 is conversation, communication in a relationship. So there's this conversation that maybe you need to have with somebody else, or you just maybe need to have it with you. It's divine feminine. It's like, actually Yin is not divine feminine, but it's like the feminine energy. It's the flow of things, the ease of things. It's not structured. It's not planned. It's not hard. It's soft and gentle and flowy. So it's just basically saying, don't make too much of this. Don't plan it out too much. Just really go easy on yourself and just be kind and gentle to yourself and go where the flow takes you. Maybe that was a little bit of the canoe there, to just go where the stream takes you, basically. Because your inner being knows where you want to end up. So if you just sort of try to not make anything happen right now, but rather to just follow where it takes you, you're going to be in so good hands. I'm going to continue into the extended reading. So if you feel like you resonate with this, you're so welcome to come there and see what else we can find for you. The link to that is in the description box down below. If not, thank you so much for watching. Aquarius, I hope to see you back soon. Take care.